recite the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by lift every voice and sing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We would like to attend a moment of silence for our loved ones who are with us in spirit and watching us from above. Thank you. Good morning, my name is Desire Davis, and I will be introducing the salutatorian. The salutatorian is the graduating student with the second highest rank. Our salutatorian has worked very hard to receive this honor. Essence has been attending Tilton since preschool. She has been on the honor roll, received perfect attendance award, and is a member of the girls volleyball team, basketball team, soccer team, flag football team, track team, cross-country team, cheerleading team. She was a past student council representative, and she has been a junior leader since 7th grade. She has been involved in sports and activities since 6th grade. Essence will attend Richard T. Crane Medical High School in the fall, where she will continue her academic successes and pursue upgrading. Please give our salutatorian a round of applause, my friend Essence Taylor. Thank you, Desire Davis, for that warm introduction. Good morning, my name is Essence Taylor, and I have the pleasure of delivering the salutatorian speech today. First, I want to acknowledge everyone in the room. Thank you to the staff and teachers who have become my family to us. Your support was always appreciated even if it wasn't. Your support was always noticed even if it wasn't always appreciated. To our family members, thank you for the lovely guidance as we transition into this next step of life. And to my fellow graduates of class of 2024. Some of us have been together since pre-K, and although the journey was challenging, we made it through the difficult times to be here today, the last chapter of our elementary school lives. To Mrs. Morris, Ms. Buckingham, Ms. Keeler, I want to thank you for being there for me whenever I needed you, treating me like your own, and always keeping me on track. You have been there for me through thick and thin, and I really appreciate that. To all my sports coaches and my big brother Ladarian, I want to thank you for never giving up on me and pushing me to do my best even when I felt like giving up. I also want to thank Desire, Isa, Latisse, and Lucilla for for being there for me or just giving me an ear when I needed to express my feelings when I didn't feel like talking to anyone else. Jemiah, I want to thank you for keeping me and everyone else in check. You are like a mama in our classroom and we really appreciate it even if you don't always show it. Most importantly, I want to thank everyone in my life that has helped, loved, and supported me. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am now. I want to give a shout out to the people I feel have really helped me throughout my life of being at Tilton. Mr. Son, Ms. Hawkins, Mr. Roosevelt, Ms. Errod, Mrs. Haas, Dr. Apollo, and Mrs. Watts. Thank you for being there to guide me. My biggest shout out goes to my dad, Dr. Apollo, and Mrs. Watts. Dad, you have been my biggest supporter. You have never given up on me, and I know you never will. When it came to sports, you always made sure I got to my games and played my best until the clock hit zero. Whenever I asked you if you could pick up my friends because they didn't have lives, even when you had something going on, you did, and I really appreciate that, and I'm sure they do too. You are the one person in my life that I know will never leave me. Thank you for always being there for me and anyone else who needed you. I love you so much. Dr. Apollo, you have been my biggest helper when it came to choosing a high school and learning more about how to express myself, so I wanted to thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Mrs. Sparks, since I've known you, you've never let me down. You've always pushed me to do great things. Since I could remember, you've always told me that I had a great future ahead of me, and now that I'm graduating, I'm getting closer to that future, so thank you. I also want to wish you luck on your retirement, good luck, and goodbye from your favorite student. As our branches grow far and wide and spread into the next stages of our lives, we may never forget what we planted our roots. Tilton has been our foundation. In these next 4 years of high school, we will continue to water our soil by building knowledge, trim our leaves as we learn, and craft who we will become. The results will be a beautiful banquet, each flower representing the 37 graduates, unique in their own way, but more beautiful and strong and powerful together. Tilton Class of 2024, it's time to smell the roses and show the world who we become. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tyler Johnson, and I'll be introducing our keynote speaker. Kareem Wells lives by quote, from storytelling to entertainment, music to philanthropy. The quote, theory of change reflects on his overall belief and has become a way of life of Kareem Wells. K for knowing your genius, W for working to be unstoppable, O for owning your actions, and E for exploring the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our speaker, Mr. Kareem Wells.
I appreciate it, thank you. How's everybody feeling this morning? No, wait a minute, hold on. How's everybody feeling this morning? To all the parents and relatives that are here, how are you feeling this morning? Like you said, my name is Kareem Wells. I'm originally from the west side of Chicago. Born and raised on the west side. I was born in every one of the project homes. I live 358 North Hamlin, right across the street from Garfield Park. My history, I would say it wasn't that good. Growing up in a single family home, my father was never a part of my life, ever. There was no happy birthdays, there was no tucking me in, there was no I love you, son. My mother was someone who really truly believed in me, who supported me in everything I did. She pushed me to keep going, but I was a hard-headed kid. Turned to the streets, started selling drugs, doing things I shouldn't have been doing, destroying the community, disgracing my family's name, my mother, my grandmother, all my aunts and uncles, doing things that I knew I shouldn't have been doing in the streets. But there was somebody that believed in me. His name was Chief. And Chief was someone who pushed me. He saw a little bit of something in me because I love to dance, I love footwork, I love singing, I love writing, and he saw something in me. But as a 15-year-old kid who just had a chip on his shoulder, was mad at the world, didn't know where I was going to go, I had a chip. But he saw something in me. He was like, I believe in you. He believed in me. And he also showed me some real tough love because I was actually working with Chief. I was actually making him $30,000 a week. And doing that, I had to learn how to move in the streets, how to carry myself, how to show respect, how to show love, even though I was doing some bad things. Now Chief, he was the type of person that when he said something, it was law. That's what he meant. So as I got good at what I was doing, and mind you, like I told your kid, I told the graduating class of 2024 in different sessions that we've been in, I told them that I never had a drink in my life, and I've never done drugs in my life, in my complete life. And I told him, I said, Chief, he knew that. And he was like, you can't do this no more. And he didn't care that I was making all that money. He was like, I can't have you out here no more. You got something special. You got a talent. You got something. So he gave me 3 options. He said you can go back to school because I was a high school dropout. I got kicked out for doing bad things. I went to war. I got kicked out. He told me go back to school, get a job, or pursue your music. What do y'all think I did? To the people that know, what did I do? I pursued my music and I got a job. I got a job as a busboy at a place called the Eastman Club downtown. And I was making really no money. To me, it was nothing. I was like, what am I doing? Because at that time, I had a kid at 16 years old. I was constantly making mistakes, y'all. I was walking down my road. But I was picking up a lot of baggage on the side of the road. What was I thinking? I had my first child at 16. But Chief, he didn't give up on me. He said, I'm gonna give you these 3 choices. And he moved me out of the neighborhood. He moved me off of Hamlet and Fulton. He moved me. He said, here's where I want you to be. I'm gonna put you somewhere where people don't know you. But you gotta do one of those 3 things. I did it too. I got a job as a busboy. I pursued my music because I had a passion for it. I had a passion for music. Who got a passion for something? If you have a passion for something, raise your hand. A passion for something. Entrepreneur, dancer, singer, hairstylist, principal, lawyer, doctor, right? I wanted to do music. And he believed in me. He believed in me. He gave me hope. H-O-P-E. Hope. He gave me hope. And I didn't know that that hope would turn into something big years later. Unfortunately, Chief, he was murdered. He was kidnapped and murdered. And I was one of the last people to talk to him. And it destroyed me. I had a rage inside of me. I had anger inside of me. I wanted to go and handle whatever it is I needed to handle. Because this was like my father. This was my big brother. This was somebody that believed in me, who gave me that hope. But I knew I had to make the right decision. In life, we're going to have to make decisions that's going to be tough. It's never going to be easy. It will never be easy. But we got to make the right decision. And I did. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't go take revenge. I'm glad I didn't grab a pole or grab a gun and go out there and do something to another black man. I'm glad I didn't. Because when I look at it now, what he was telling me, he was right. I own an entertainment company. It's called Flow Entertainment. I do all the bar mitzvahs and all the 8-month parties around the country. I own real estate, right? I have a lot of investments that I've done. And mind you, I appreciate that. Mind you, I was a high school dropout, right? I became a millionaire at 31 years old. And it's all due to God. Let me make sure I say that. It's not me, it's all God. And I believe that with all my heart. But keep in mind, in 2016, I stopped what I was doing. Mind you, I'm a father. I got businesses to run. I'm an entertainer. I'm performing all around the world. But something was missing. I was going in all these schools, and I was talking to the kids and telling them, do what's right, when I didn't even graduate high school. So that was sitting heavy on my heart. A lot of people thought I probably went to college, but I didn't. So I said, I can't lie to these kids ever. I don't ever want to lie to our kids, ever. So, 2016, I went back to school. I went to Malcolm X College, enrolled myself in the GED classes, and I had to sit there 4 days out of the week for 4 hours. Mind you, I'm already making money. I got the shoes and all that stuff that don't really matter. But I was like, I gotta do this. These kids watching me, I can't be out here lying. I can't be lying like my father did. I gotta do better. So I got my GED 2016, right? I had that hope in me still, right? That hope was bubbling up. So I had that, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm speaking at all these schools. I've never been on prom. Wait a minute, never been on prom, and I was praying about it like, oh. And then I got a call from one of the high schools. They was like, quote, we want to invite you to come to our prom. I was like, this can't be true. So check it out, y'all. So me and my wife, because mind you, I gotta be honest, straightforward, y'all. I was following my father's footsteps. I had 2 kids out of wedlock, right? I have a 33-year-old daughter, a 29-year-old son, and an 8-year-old daughter with my wife. And we got to go on prom in 2016. And I was there dancing with the kids, having fun. I'm like, I gotta enjoy this. Because my mama, she didn't get to see me cross that stage. She saw it in 8th grade, but in high school, I robbed my mother of that because of the stuff I was doing out on the streets. But the fact I got to have my graduation, I got to go to prom, I got to do it with the girl of my dreams, the lady of my dreams, I got to do it with her and go on prom. And I got to go and speak to more schools and tell the kids, I actually got my diploma. That feeling is nothing like it. So, class of 2024, you gotta continue to dream big, never give up, and always give back. I want everybody to repeat that. Never give up. Never give up. Always give back. And do what? Dream big. Dream big. Thank you. As you go out there, hope. Everybody in here, raise your hand if you lost someone to gun violence. Gun violence, if you know somebody that's been shot and killed in gun violence. Our hands should never go up. Our hands should never go up. So I want everybody to look at this. This right here. Everybody have this? On June 8th, right here on the west side of Chicago, we'll be having the Braves and Excellence March, an opportunity fair to jump the summer off. It's a No More Violence campaign that we're pushing. We're going to be signing kids up for summer jobs. We're going to be uniting as a people. We're going to be out there to make sure that we are sending our kids off to the right summer so that they can be safe and sound the way that we want them. So when you get a chance, scan this code, spread the word, June 8th. We're going to be meeting on the corner of Kilpatrick and Madison and marching east to the Golden Dome. It's going to be safe. It's going to be a lot of people coming from all over the south side, north side, from all over to support our young black men, young black men of color. Y'all hear me? It is time, y'all. Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? To wrap this up, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to the staff, to all the students up top and down here who have supported me when I come to speak with y'all and hang out. Y'all give me your attention and we share conversation. Anybody remember what quo means? Quo, K-W-O-E. I'm gonna say, watch this. Hey y'all, this is how I used to get the motivation. Watch this. Stand up if you remember. Stand up. And see, look, I'm not giving them nothing. They gotta earn it. Y'all hear me? Let me hear you. What is it? Know your genius. Work to be unstoppable. explore the world. Hey, hold up. Hey, y'all know I'm West Side, right? Don't get it twisted. I'm West Side. I got my eyes on everything. You was helping him, right? Well, you split that with him. You split that with him, man. You gotta split that with him. I got eyes, bro. I'm from the West Side for real. Believe that. So, I'm leaving the one thing with you. Hope. I love acronyms, right? I love acronyms. I love being an entrepreneur. I love using my heart, my creativity. So hope from now on, moving forward, class of 2024. Hope is helping other people excel. Helping other people excel. The future is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the class of 2024.
It is my absolute honor today to award the 8th graders with their accolades, and I'm going to ask, as we go through each award, just stand to be recognized, and then at the end we have a lovely bag with all of your trophies, all of your mock collections, pictures inside of it. That way, in the interest of time, we can keep this rolling. First, I would like to say it is an honor to stand up here today. I have had some of you for 5 years, and I promise you, I'm not crying. I just have very weak tear ducts, and I'm going to do my best to get through. The first award I'd love to acknowledge today is the Junior Mediators. Those students worked with Dr. Powell this year, helping some of the younger students work through struggles, process things, and practice restorative practices. So those people that participated, I'm going to ask you to stand, are Julia Jones, For the next group of awards, we have the student council officers. This year we had an 8th grade president, vice president, and representative. This year's 8th grade representative was Miss Alicia Bass. The student council vice president was Miss Damiana Washington. Student council president is Lucila Flores. Thank you. Next up, the Citizenship Awards. These awards exemplify those students who show leadership and good citizenship both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. It's those children that we look to follow expectations regardless if we're looking or not. They're there to build other people up and be helpful. I have quite a few, which is great. Mr. Avion Driver, Julia Jones, Emily Mobile Cruz, those types of things. So most improved in the subject of social studies from Mrs. Haynes is Michael Horn. Next up, for the subject of science, from Mr. Bond, with Ariana Bell. For reading, nominated by the state of Wisconsin, Mr. Eduardo Vincent. And lastly, we did a behavior award this year. Gotta give this guy a big shout out. He's really doing a great turnaround and doing an excellent job. That is Mr. Craig Bailey. Okay, next is the AP honor roll. I have Miss Ariana Bell, Leslie Crowley, Desire Davis, Lucia Perez, Ashton Hale, Diana Watson, Julia Jones, and Lauren Moore. Okay, next set of awards is from our testing. We do 2 tests a year. This one is called the STAR test, and it levels students to see where their ability is to take it 3 times a year. And so the goal is to grow from the end of the year and also to maintain grade level. So for the first part, the student who had the most growth, and she grew 68 total points, which is an excellent growth. And she is also on grade level for reading, that is Miss Essence Hale. The next student that showed the most growth in the subject of mathematics, she had a growth of 117 points. That was Miss Ariana Bell. A student with the highest math score, they are at a 12th grade level in the 96th percentile, which is a national rate. So only 4% of people are meeting them in the whole country, which is exceptional. He's in the 71st percentile, that is Mr. Pierre Goodwill. Student with the highest math score, they are at a 12th grade level in the 96th percentile, which is a national rate. So only 4% of people are meeting them in the whole country, which is exceptional. It is Ariana Bell. And my last but not least, this award is very near and dear to my heart, mostly because I am a math teacher. Some of these students I'm excited to see on this list. The next award, they took an IAR test, which is a state level test. And so they have to take it at the 8th grade level, and it is an incredibly difficult test. The students that met the expectations were these are the students that met expectations in math. Ariana Bell,
The valedictorian is the person with the highest rank in the class. Lucilla Flores has earned the title valedictorian through her hard work, dedication, and commitment to her studies at Tilton STEM. Lucy was enrolled at Tilton for 6th grade and 7th grade. Lucy became a junior mediator and class representative. In 8th grade, she joined the track team, soccer team, and cheerleading team. She was also the manager for the Tilton Lady Tigers volleyball team and girls flag football. Lucy also became class president of all these things that made her a well-rounded student, scholar, and deserving of the title of Tilton STEM's class of 2024 valedictorian. George Westinghouse College Prep and high school in the fall. Please give a warm welcome to my best friend, our valedictorian, Michelle.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Davion. Good morning. My name is Priscilla Flores. I am Tilton 7th class of 2024 valedictorian. Before I go on, I would first like to start off by saying it is an honor to speak to all of you today. First, I would like to thank my parents because they are the whole reason I am here now. First, I would like to thank my parents because they are the whole reason I am here now. And I love them very much for the sacrifice they make for you all the way. And I would like to thank my brothers as well because they have helped me with everything up until now, and I love them very much, even if they do get on my nerves. Next, I would like to thank Davion Washington, who is my other half and my best friend. She has helped me through my ups and downs and has always been there for me ever since I got to Tilton, and I'm very thankful to have her in my life. Next, I would like to thank my friends. Isa for being a caring friend and always looking out for me, and Desire for always sharing her food with me, and when she got some, and being a good friend. Jemiah for also always sharing her food with me. And Latif, because she is a good friend and I will also miss her hugs. Essence for being one of my best friends and always looking out for me and caring for me and always helping me with science I don't understand. Next, I would like to thank all my teachers, starting with Miss Kino, who was my mathematics teacher. Thank you for always helping me whenever I need it, giving me rides every day after school, and she has helped me with any issues I ever had, and I very much appreciate her. Next, I would like to thank Miss Haynes, who is my social studies teacher. She is a very kind and helpful person, and that's what makes her a wonderful teacher, and I hope her twins come out healthy and strong. Next, Mr. Son, who is my science teacher, for all the opportunities he has given me, for believing in me and making me student of the month 3 times. And also, thank you to Miss Mary Lou, who is my reading teacher, for always letting us start class with Kahoot. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Polo. For the last 2 years, I've been in student council with you and a junior meter. There are fun times, and thank you overall for being a good role model and for making our 8th grade year as amazing as possible. Thank you, and I will make rules were different from my old school. For example, not being able to wear a hoodie inside the classroom. It was weird. Then I transferred to another class to see if I could fit in. There, I hit it off with a girl with certain blue and black braid combo. From there, I remember being best friends with the girl, always hanging out around her and talking to her. Then she had to transfer to a different school. It was sad to me. The girl I actually had a bond with had left. The next 2 days as well before were different. I didn't see her every day as I thought I would. It was weird in the same way as I felt before. I felt outcasted. Then I decided to cut my wings open and make more new friends. I decided to be more social. Then I hit it off with another girl. She was tall, always had her hair in some type of messy bun. We hit it off and created a bond. Then I started to make more new friends in my class, feeling as if I belonged in that classroom. And after Daviana came back, that did not change. I still have a strong bond with her, which can never be broken, as well as essences. I appreciate all my friends in my life and will forever be grateful to them. The point of my story is, though it can be hard to adjust and let your wings open to other people, it never means you can't do it. Though it can be hard to adjust and let your wings open to other people, it never means you can't do it. Remember to always count on the people around you. That is something I learned from my friends, classmates, and teachers. As I go into high school, I will never forget all the great memories I had in Tilton. I will stay true to my word and stay social there as well and make more new friends. Because nothing is possible without the people around you to support you. Thank you to all my classmates because you guys always make me laugh so hard when we were in class, and I'm going to miss all of you, but some of you. My time at Tilton was a long roller coaster of emotions and challenges, but I persevered through all of them, and I am glad I got through without giving up, and I am happy I met a lot of new people. For that, I am grateful to Tilton, and Tilton will never be forgotten in my memory because I will hold my time at Tilton to my heart. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your day, and remember to always take care of the people close to you and hold them clearly dear to your heart.
I am back yet again. Okay, the award that many of you have been waiting for, the top 5. This has been a race to the very seconds of the last day of the last hour. I promise you it's been neck and neck. And actually, so much so that we have 6 students because there is a 2-way tie. So I'm going to ask those students to come to the stage, and you will be receiving a jacket a little bit later on, and your plaque will be inside your award bag. In 3rd place would be Miss Julia Jones. Next was Miss Yasmin Standback. Next student is Miss Beyonce Ellis. Another young lady, Miss Ariana Bell. And the last 2 were a dead tie with the exact same GPA, exact same score, was Daviana Washington and Giminez-Colmenares.
The tassel is more than just a bunch of loose threads hanging from the graduation cap. It is a symbol of success. The reason the tassel is first worn on the right side is because you have earned the right to graduate. Moving the tassel to the left symbolizes you crossing over from elementary school to high school, another stage in your life. This tassel should remind you of your success and give you hope for the future. Graduates, you may now move your tassel. She hopes you know that all those times you thought you were in trouble, you were being prepared for your future. She wants to thank each of you for being wonderful in your own unique way. And she believes in you and loves all of you. Principal Hodge, the George W. Tilton STEM Elementary School class of 2024 has completed the graduation requirements for Chicago Public Schools and George W. Tilton STEM Elementary School. Since the George W. Tilton STEM Elementary Schools class of 2024 has successfully completed the graduation requirements for Chicago Public Schools and George W. Tilton STEM Elementary School, Mrs. Hodge presents them to you with all the rights and privileges thereof. She now presents to you George W. Tilton STEM